Alright everyone, welcome back to the Rubber Ducky Homestead. And as you can see, Old Blue's parked outside. Which, I mean, there's a nice picture opportunity with the ocean in the background, poking through the trees, but why is she outside? Well, we got a little bit of a situation going on. We're running out of room in the garage. You can see I got the John Deere back with the little bit more yard-friendly tires, and they're more of a radial like a truck tire, which is nice from the road. It rides a lot nicer. Carlo gave me a larger tipper trailer because I could fit, well, because I was having an issue with feeding the chickens. I was having to feed them too many times than I was allowed by the game. So Carlo decided, he's a good customer. I have this one. It was used. I shouldn't say used. It was a demo, and the people just didn't buy it. So it was pretty much brand new, and he just gave it to me. But I mean, I did spend millions of dollars at his business. And I have the smaller tipper trailer here, the 4,000 liter. That's a 21,000 liter. This is a 4,000 liter, which I use still for cleanup. You can see there's some feed in here now, which I could throw this back in with the chickens, but I don't know. I just want to keep it in there for now, just in case if I need something quick, or whenever it gets full, I'll take it back down. Now, this is kind of new over here. This equipment trailer has always been here, and I always talk about it being a mod, but I didn't really use it much so far. I think I used it maybe once or twice behind Old Blue, but it wasn't very safe. And especially now with the skid steer on it, and now I'm trying to put eggs on it, I really don't want to be wrecking Old Blue or hurting someone or my workers getting hurt because of me being overweight with the trailer and the truck. So I brought over my MAN single axle semi truck. It's 4x4, so I don't have to worry about getting stuck really ever. And it's rated to pull a lot of weight. And I think it's rated to pull 18,500 pounds, which I definitely pushed it over the limit and handled it okay. It's not really supposed to be meant to be pulling. It's not built to be pulling my Wilson trailer, so maybe we'll get a new semi eventually if this doesn't really make it through the harvest. But what I'm trying to get at is this is going to be the trailer or the truck I use with this equipment trailer on the road for transporting eggs. Now, kind of the big reveal here is this barn is now going to be the chicken caregiving barn, you can call it. This is where I'm going to store the New Holland and the John Deere. I'm going to store the semi here, and it's that nice eggshell paint color, which is kind of quinkadink. And I'm going to keep this equipment trailer here. The skid steer is going to stay on the trailer because when I go to sell these pallets, I'm going to need a skid steer at the buyer's place. So I'm just going to leave the skid steer on there and use it when I need it. Or maybe I'll go back and buy another 212, but I really like the skid steer, so I'm just going to leave it on here for now. You always turn it sideways to save space. But yeah, this is kind of the plan for now. I want to take you guys along as I test out the egg distribution center. Now, we got to make sure we save our content so we don't lose anyone. We're going to go here and see where we could sell some eggs. The price of eggs right now is okay at the restaurant, so let's go there. Let's go to the map and let's find the restaurant. That's the shop, pork grain elevator, sawmill. I don't think there's anything up there. Central grain elevator, ranch, railroad, lime station, biogas. Oh, there it is. Went right past it. So we're going to go here and we're going to R3 to select. We're going to tag the place so it's on our GPS now. And we're going to head on over there. We're going to pull up our little mini map so we keep an eye on where we're at. The American Bandit trailer, that's what they're calling it. So we're all hooked up, and we're ready to go. Now, what we're going to be looking for is if... We're going to have to pull the new hauling out. To see if I get my pallet back. If I don't get my pallet back, I'm going to buy another equipment trailer and store a bunch of pallets on it. Or I'll just, maybe I won't buy a new equipment trailer, but I'll just make it a point that I use the equipment trailer to bring the pallets back here to the ranch. And make sure I'm not losing eggs. Use the trailer, bring pallets back up to store them in that barn. But just want to make sure that if we do need them, I can get them before I actually do absolutely 100% need them. Now this truck is a very, very nice truck, as you can see. It's in really good shape. It only has about an hour and a half on it, which is really, really low hours. Tops are about 51, but all the roads around here are 25 or 35. Even though I do about 75 in Old Blue, we don't need to tell John the Lawman that. John Wayne's our sheriff, so don't want to make him mad. We're going to pull up our mini map, go across the tracks, and we're going to boot scoot and boogie our way over there. Cars coming. Now I like this truck because it's a little bit shorter, so I can maneuver it easier in and out of the barns and everywhere else I need to go. Alright, so now the moment of truth. Whenever I drive across these breaks, do my eggs disappear? Yes. So we got about $8,000 from that. So I do not need new pallets, which is awesome. And I don't even need my skid steer. So let's get out and look at this. Just for the record, the pallet is still on the forks. And everything is strapped down. So that's awesome that I don't need to buy new pallets. That's going to save me a lot of space. So maybe what I'll do is just buy an extra one so I have it. Which I'll do that now. So I can just have it on hand. I could have just one replacement in case one breaks or gets destroyed by a bear. Good thing Carlo gave me his online app so I can just order whatever I need and it'll pretty much be there when I get there. But I think I have 5 of these. And I keep 2 at one. Actually, I'm going to buy another one of these, I think. Just so I have it. $2,000 more going toward, coming out of the chicken fund. Alright, well, that kind of solves that mystery for me. It's good to know that, because if they were going to disappear, that was going to get a little expensive. This trailer is perfect for this truck. It's a little bit smaller than what I know this truck can handle, but it's well worth the purchase. Now we're going to go a new way into Carlo's. I'm going to go the back way, so I can show you where he had my grain cart hidden. He set my grain cart right about there. So we're going to pull up here, and he already got his workers already got the egg carts out, or egg pallets. And I left enough room up here to just slap them on there. So we're gonna unattach everything. Hop out. Everything's unattached, and my forklift is still here, a little fork truck. So just use that quick. Hop the curb. Put my forks down, plan the approach. Like I was saying before, if you want to learn patience, try loading pallets in Farm Simulator. Guarantee you will get some patience. Lift her up there. Get that cinematic footage here. Lift her up a little bit more than we have to. And we'll drop it down on the trailer. Now, I'm not worried about being perfectly straight, because I'm no professional forklift driver. It is a little hard to see. Now, if you're struggling like I usually am, and I am now, at using forks, if you can get this angle here, where you could see kind of where it needs to be. Now, you would think, like you can see that I'm actually underneath the whole entire pallet. So I was a little bit too low. But you want to get inside there. Pull forward. Alright, well, it ain't coming off the forks. Alright, this is whenever the patience kicks in. So I want to get... Okay, so here's an issue. My pallets are stuck. The forklift is also not playing nice. So usually when this happens, go around in a circle and it flies off. So then the pallets are a mod in the game, so they don't always play nice. Like if you look at like the trailer when I hook it up, it makes the truck jump up in the air, which isn't very realistic. But that's what you get with a mod. There we go, we're in now. Fill it up. We'll bring it on over. And it's gonna be a 10-minute video. How not to load a pallet onto an equipment trailer. Perfect. Done. Alright, let's park the forklift and never touch it again. It's my forklift, I can't even drive it. You know what? Let's leave for the next guy. Okay, perfect. Just gotta strap these down. Luckily this trailer has an auto loading feature, so everything just snaps together like that. everything just snaps together like that. Okay, there we go. You can see these egg crates, since the skid steer never actually has straps over, but it's locked down. And then since this is attached to the skid steer, and it might be off the deck a little bit. No, it's not, but it's still attached to the skid steer and won't latch down, but it's actually latched down. These ones will give the visual representation of the straps being put over them. Now let's make our way back up to the farm. Now as we're driving up, I want to remind you, if you are enjoying this series, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out. Shoot me a comment to let me know what you guys are liking and what you'd like to see. If you don't like it, you can tell me. Just please be nice about it. And please consider subscribing to the channel, because I mean, these videos are for me to have fun with the game, but it's also to see who else might enjoy this game or is enjoying the game plays. So if you're enjoying this, please check it out. I'm going to just talk through what the game plan is here. So I have these extra pallets. I'm going to store these pallets probably right here in this area here, because I don't want them in my barn. I have enough stuff in there already. But I'm going to keep 2 of them on these areas here at all times. That way, whenever one gets full, it bumps over to the next one, or fills them both at equal rate. Kind of like how this one is here. So I'll put 1 more pallet over there, and I'll store the other 2 in the middle, so whenever I go to cash these 4 in, I can at least put a pallet here to catch the eggs that are being produced. And lastly, I'll just take a little afternoon jog, late or start through an evening. I'm thinking about getting Old Blue and its trailer its own little lean-to area, because this barn's getting taken over by farm equipment. Who could have guessed that in Farm Simulator? But everything on my farm has a place. But and this barn was for the stuff I was using for the chickens, but it was more for the stuff I enjoyed driving around the farm, like the pick-em-up truck and the New Holland, and I used this grain cart a lot. But now that I got the John Deere, the bigger grain cart, 21,000 liter, the field tedder or grass tedder, the New Holland, Old Blue, plus Old Blue's trailer, running out of space. Oh, and let's not forget the man truck now, and skid steer and the equipment trailer, yada yada yada. You guys know what I got here. But I was just running out of space, so I think maybe the next episode, or I'll just do it real quick off camera. But I'm thinking about putting a lean-to in front of these windows here. Let me know what you guys think about that, because if I put one there, I can always move it. You can see all the grass I missed. Or I might put one here, because we don't really use this part of the yard at all. But in case it's raining, I'd like it to be over here. We'll see. I might pick out a spot and put a smaller lean-to, maybe something if I'd get a new truck, maybe. Hint, hint. A new truck coming in the future video. I have somewhere to park this out of the weather. You can see it's always a little bit dirty. Maybe I'll put like a tractor washing station or something up there. But we'll see. I think for now this is it for this episode. I'm going to get cleaned up here, and I'll catch everyone on the next one. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, yada yada yada, whatever you guys feel like doing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.